Alright. Just one Zemalf here. Welcome back to Motortown, where I will continue my company mini-series with Uncle Zemalf character, who now has about 9.5 hours behind them. So we have done the efficient start, where we took the character from very beginning to like 50, 60 plus in the professions or jobs that matter. And then last time we did about 4 hours more, starting to set up the early company. And that's where we will pick up today. Continuing that, let's see how far towards building a depot we get, which is kind of the goal for this. But overall, just kind of showing and doing what I would do if I would start a brand new character setting up a company after playing 900 hours overall. So I am now in the Jeju harbor, where I have been setting up the numerous trailers and sending the NPCs on their way. Let's see a little bit where we are. So we don't have that much town bonus going for us yet. We have a bus running in Ara, which means that the town of Ara will be active. And that bus will make a little bit of money. But as I have said, the company is not really here to make money. It is to help us do the things we want to do. And then eventually, if we want to run like a big logistics company, like I have with my main character, with 20 NPCs kind of around the clock if I want to, automatically just doing things, making sure I have a fully supplied map everywhere and as close to max town bonuses as possible, that will follow. But what I have done, what we just started, was that they're actually going here to Chemusi semis with just basic Oldum trailers, pulling iron and coal to the steel mill. So we will slowly start getting steel as well. And then I have a dumpy that has been filling the limestone in the Dongsan quarry, and it has been also taking then that limestone that first starts with the limestone rock into the rock drop, and then the limestone, it is taking it to the cement factory, because we need the cement for the concrete. So the concrete will probably be today. That is one step that requires, or there's basically steps there that it just makes sense to do them yourself because they are relatively quick. But let's see when we get there. As said, I do have the bus running in Ara. This is kind of an extra. And also taking up a slot right now for the company deliveries I might want to do for the depot. So let's see if this stays. And then I have a basic container truck running containers to the meat factory and the bakery. As kind of a basic setup there. And then I have a truck that is taking crude oil from OG Drilling to the oil refinery drop-off. If we look at that route, we can check that in a moment. And then picking up fuel and bringing that fuel to the plastic factory. So we can see that that is a extremely long route. This would take quite a long time doing this manually. Kind of a nice autopilot route, but not necessarily something you want to do many times. So this one is going. I'm just seeing here that right. I was like, wait a minute, what is happening? But this one is supposed to do oil, not the fuel. Important to do the right spots there. So today what we need is money. because I now have 6 company cars. You start with 5, and every slot costs 50,000 more than the previous one. So I bought the first or the 6th slot for 50,000, and now I need 100,000, 150, 200, 250. And I think I want to get at least to 10 slots. And then we also need vehicles for those slots when we get that far. So let me just... I have 2 Jamusi semis, which means I still have 1 Jamusi semi that I bought that is not yet running. Jamusi semis because they are the cheapest to run. Cheapest to buy, cheapest to run. The only problem or the kind of inconvenience with them is that you need to go all the way to Migeum to buy them. So there we actually see the Jamusi semi. So the first things first, we need 100,000 or go above 100,000. I am almost at it. But let's first of all see. I was about to come here and do a fuel run, but I did a little mistake with my thinking about the fuel run, because we actually don't have fuel here to run now. It will get there relatively quick because there's crude oil. Is it actually boosting? Is this still bugged that it's taking the fuel but it's not boosting the fuel? I think it's still bugged. Okay, that's annoying. So we'll go and do something else. What we shall do is that we could take stuff to the concrete factory. That's one thing. So that would require us delivering at least sand there. And then eventually also to take the cement. But I think for the cement I will use the Jamusi semi that I just mentioned. So we might do that. I think I will set that up already. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take the... So important that we don't take the in-use ones, because those are the ones that are currently running. What I like to do often is name the trucks. So instead of having Jamusi semi, I would call them Jamusi semi fuel or Jamusi semi container. As much characters as we can fit there. But I'm not gonna do that now. Here, Mundio. So I will set this up for the cement running. I think this is our only option for the dry bulk. Can I actually search for that? No, it's just doing the name. I think this is the only one at the moment, because the other ones are like they are specialized. So we have these ones. These are grain. Yeah, I think this is the only one. Again, we get blue and yellow. Yes. So I'm setting this up here so that I don't need to do this later. As soon as I get 100,000, I can just send this on its way. Just help the NPC so that it's in a good place to run. This of course means that this Jamusi does need to run quite a long time to get to the location where it actually can deliver the stuff. But that's fine. While I don't have the slot, I can already put the route in. So let's check the company routes. That is linked in the video description, and I have full explanation of my, let's say, main 20 truck company in a separate video. But and also explaining how this database works. But basically, it's like a collection of routes where you can very easily copy the JSON that you can then import into the game. But there's two sections here, current routes and all routes. If I zoom in a little. Current routes and all routes, and I want to be in all routes now because the current routes is the main company part. And then in here, let's see if I had a filter for cement. I don't. Do I have one for concrete? Actually, this filter is for, I need to filter for, first need to set the filter for the usage. Oh no, the usage is there. Yes, I can use my own database. Cement, no. Concrete. Concrete, okay. Let's do what? Okay, let me actually, okay, so we have limestone there, and then we have the dry bulk. So I'm actually looking for the dry bulk at the moment. But let me put one for these ones. So this one here requires cement and also concrete. There we go. This one requires sand. This one requires concrete. There we go. But we want this route, which is very simple route, but might as well take it from here as we have it. And then we add a route and we import the JSON in. And this is, as said, extremely simple. We can take the invalid out because we don't have a depot yet. So what it does is that it picks up cement. There's two spots, so you might as well go through both. And then we are taking the cement to the cement drop-off at the concrete factory. So very simple routes. Obviously, this particular one I could have just built here, but just to show at the same time how the Notion database works. So then when you are dropping into concrete factory or any other location where you have multiple drops, just make sure you pick the right spot. So we don't take like the cement to the spot where you pick up the concrete, or we don't try to drop the cement to the sand drop or the fuel drop. So this is now ready here waiting. I just can't use it yet. But what I can do is go and get some sand. And for that I will... I need to borrow the trailer for that one as well. Let's take this one. Because again, we are not doing this for money. I just happen to be here. So I will take this one and get a oldum on it and go get some sand on my way to the concrete factory anyway. So let's take the oldum. And there's currently a bug with trailer spawning. That's why I left the Jamusi there, didn't drive it too far, because those trailers might disappear if you drive it too far when spawning it. Okay, this one is actually a little bit big for this truck, but it's fine. Let's move that there. Let's take that and let's find a construction site right there. So ideally, I would right now be driving fuel, but because I kind of messed that up a little, the fuel supply there is out, because that would be the easiest way to make money. So to the concrete factory we will also need fuel, and when we do that fuel we probably want to do a couple of contracts in between, so to take that fuel to the Noxan fuel storage first, get the contract money in between, and then take it to the concrete factory. So let's do this first. I could also, I think most construction sites have nearby a dump truck. Yeah, we have I have one there, but I think the capacity of the dumpy is the same. But it is a little bit easier to drive, so I think I will change. This was just borrowing this car basically to drive around. So again, when I just want to move sand, don't really care about the money. You can just pick up the, let's say, NPC company cars that are around. But when we are doing this, I am paying 45% of the actual delivery to the vehicle owner. So in this case, the game. Let's go here, and we should have here a drop to the concrete factory, so let's pick that up. One reason I'm doing this manually here is so that we would have like one supply of concrete ready when we are building the depot, and as it doesn't require that much sand, and actually I set this on autopilot here, and go quickly check that out. So if we go here into cargo and we go into concrete, we can see that for concrete we need 10 sand and 10 cement and then 1 fuel for 10 concrete. So this one trip I do is already good for 10 concrete. And the bigger depot requires, I think, 15 if I recall. And then the smaller one, maybe 10 or half that. Anyway, just a couple of sand trips and you have enough for depot. So there's not much point in having company NPC drive sand continuously, unless I would be building multiple depots at the same time, which I'm not quite ready yet because of I don't have the money. And this was kind of happened to be there in the area. This is my container NPC. So I bought a couple of Atlas semis in the beginning because I didn't want to drive to the place where the Jamusi semis are. One thing I could have done, but again, because there was no fuel, I didn't, would be to kind of do this on with one drive, so that you would take the Tauber trailer and then connect Oldum to that, then you could bring fuel and sand here at the same time. But we kinda need to spend time here to get that fuel right now. So if I wasn't doing whoa, what is stock dump is doesn't take the pump so well. If I wasn't streaming and doing this, let's say, otherwise actively, I would probably just go do like a couple of long autopilot trips, so that kind of the time is spent in game, so that those supplies would refill. A couple of long trips that would still benefit me with what I want to do. Here also thinking what shall I do next, because as I said, the money really is what I need. That do I need to do one long trip myself to build some fuel. Now that I saw that, I think it's still not boosting the fuel production in Jesu Harbor like it used to be, the crude oil that is. That is less desirable. But this is the concrete factory. And we are gonna go for the sand drop. We also here have the concrete trucks. Probably the one truck that we will be driving manually when we get a bit further in this. Just borrowing from there because it's a little bit expensive. It is worth it later if you want to like mass produce depots, which we are kind of building the building blocks here for. Let's just see that did these guys have a contract for sand. They did not. Only for fuel and cement. Okay. And cement very annoyingly 20 units when the capacity of the only thing that can carry it is 18. So with these ones you need to actually dump it. So there we paid quite a lot of that to the owner, as mentioned, it was the 45%. But now there is sand waiting here for me to bring in fuel and cement a little bit later. Also, I forgot to put on the music, so let's do that. So I don't play the in-games music. I play usually the lo-fi playlist from Spotify, from Stream Beats. Right. Let's see. Money. We need money. We could be driving the meat boxes with some quick strategy, like drive meat boxes up the mountain. That's a usual quick money way, but I usually like avoid doing that. It's a little cheap, but right now when I need money quickly, that might be a way. And we could also maybe get a taxi trip on the way. Well, you know what? This I think this run is more of a use whatever means you have available for you. So I think I might do just that. Just make a little meat box money run, but not overdo it. So what we shall do is do it with my fox, and we are kind of in the neighborhood, and this is possible because we have been having the container truck working at meat factory and the bakery. Yeah, that's I think the lo-fi music fits this game really well. Although depending on the car, sometimes a little bit more in the back, literally in the background, because the vehicle's noises kind of take over. But the game has a radio option where you can connect to, I think it's not like any, but you can connect it to internet radios. But just the normal background music, I think it's just 1 or 2 tracks that gets old in about 10 minutes. So that's why I use my own music. Okay, but we are not only looking for. So I'm looking for actually a trip exactly like that. Although that is only comfort. Let's see if we could find one that would be also urgent. Don't have at the moment, but let's see. Also, we need to refuel my fox and repair it as well. If I don't get a taxi trip, because for comfort I would probably lose it anyway. Although with the new system, even that is probably okay. Thing is, especially with comfort passenger, I should be taking the passenger first. Let's see, so they are there. It's probably still okay with the meat. Because we are gonna take the shortcuts. So I have not checked is the shortcut still valid in this version. I think it is, it has to be. The thing with the meat boxes is that they have time limits on them. That starts when you pick up the first. Repair our dumpy. As long as we don't have depots, we need to do this manually. Repair the cars. Okay, that would be really good. difficult to do at the same time, so I think I will take it. And then we basically did this trip already once, so then we're gonna drive. I'm gonna drive from... we can do it from here or here, yes. Do it from here. There is a shortcut right here. That will let us get the trip done. First we need to remember to go and pick the passenger. Oh no, I once again remembered this wrong way. That is where the pickup is. I always do that every time. So they want to come down from there. But no one is going up there, sadly. So no money for us. Apart from going like all the way to Ara, but that's not gonna cut it. Is there any? Yeah, a little bit unlucky. A bit unlucky with taxes. So we can double this into getting extra money with the taxi that I have on this Fox. So let's just do the meat boxes. So we want to take meat boxes into a Wanjing supermarket. Why are you only showing 2 there? They all want to go to the burger joint. Hopefully that refreshes itself. So we have to set these manually here. See, can I grab the toggle or no? Without snap off. There. Strap that down. Hopefully this hopefully the game gives me more of these than just the 2. So this requires a little bit, and the timer is already going, but that's 30 minutes. So let's see, can we have it on the side there? I haven't been doing this so much that I don't know how to well load the Fox, but this is one of the easiest cars to get up there. Okay. We did get some more, so that's good. You usually get at least 5. This has been kind of limited because this is very easy way to make a lot of money. So then that timer is one of the kind of nerves, if you will, that they have put on this. So can we get that one on the side? We can. Good. So I will see, can I get 10 at the same time? Because it would have to reset this one and then give me another Wanjing. But if not, I will just take the 5. We'll wait just a little bit. Because the time is not really a problem. With the shortcut. Yeah, this would actually first need to go away. which is probably not gonna do because it just appeared. You know what? Let's take 5. I'm not gonna wait. And we can still take taxi if one trip would appear. Oh, with the limo, but it's that is coming the other way as well. Yeah, still no. That is the wrong way. Okay. But this trip is gonna take quite a long time as well. But would have been even better with that taxi trip. Then I would get some money quite quickly while spending time so that the fuel comes up. I would still not do that if we had enough fuel in the harbor. All right, I forgot to repair it. Will that actually affect things? I think on yellow we are still fine with radiator. I'll continue to check for those taxi trips as long as we are still on this island. Usually this would be like in the 30,000 or 20,000. Really unlucky with the urgent ones at the moment. Just the limos. Well, we can take that on the way back, if it's still there. Or we could even accept it now and just drive it back. Oh, I just said I don't know if I want to do a long trip while we are doing live, but I guess we are. Yeah, you know what? I will. That's kind of a perfect trip on the way back, but that means that this is gonna take it's gonna take a moment. And kind of ideally I would be doing something that gets both cargo moved and gets me. I need to go repair this. And there's no. Man. Have to think about everything and have to remember everything. Not really my strong suit right now. Because now we don't have a place to repair this thing. It is slowing us down a little bit. Doesn't really matter after this bridge. So we could be going like 130 here, and this might not break the radiator as well. Break, but overheat it. this is... Well, it's still gonna take me more time if I go back and actually repair it and cancel this trip, so I might as well keep on going. But yeah, I definitely should have repaired this. And it would be fine if I had not set that one route up to bring the crude oil to the Jesu Harbor, because that also picked up the fuel on the way back. And it didn't even do the boost, because that's not working at the moment. So that was a complete waste, and emptied the fuel storage, so I can't do that fuel money run. But I have to spend about hour and a half somehow to get that, so might as well do this. Now that think the town of Ara is in good enough condition so that the track strip would activate, which would enable me to, but I would have to go all the way in here to repair. Still kind of there and back kind of deal. But as I said, kind of from now on it doesn't really matter, because I can't go much over 100 anyway on these roads. Thing about early game, if I kind of compare this to my main character, if I would be doing that, hey, I'll take some meat boxes to Guangqing, and I would have this situation that I have unrepaired fox. I would just teleport back, and it would only waste me. It would have wasted me about 5 minutes from the moment when I realized that I forgot to repair. But now, because I don't have those teleport spots there, it will take me like at least 20 minutes to go back, repair, and instead of just driving here, maybe 5 minutes slower. So yeah, almost there. It's probably not even 5 minutes. Even under speed limit for the police. So now we're gonna take the shortcut, off-road shortcut to Guangqing, which you can do with certain cars. We already did this in the Vision Start by doing a taxi trip up there and back. So this is just a marker here I set, but then we're gonna take off the road here and then follow the map. Kind of you're gonna follow like the green on the map, and there's this kind of gap here in the map, and then you can get to the road instead of going the whole route. And in case of meat boxes timing or urgent taxi trip, the game measures the time or the time limit based on the based on the road distance. And because this cuts the trip significantly, the time limit is not going to be any sort of trouble. And with the taxi trips, we very easily get urgent bonus if we do a taxi trip to or from Guangqing, which we're going to do. But you do require quite a off-road capable car, like the Fox is. So now we are in that kind of the actual shortcut gap. And around this time you will start to struggle a little if you have a kind of a not super powerful car. And even now, because I have the radiator broken, even the Fox is struggling a little bit. But because of the four-wheel drive, we are not going to lose traction with this one. But as we get up here, we will have quite a lot of like rocks on our way. And here it's very easy to get lost because kind of unless you place more markers than I did. So we're just gonna be careful with these rocks, because we are off-road. If something happens and we use the roadside service, we go all the way back to where I took off the road, which of course we don't want. And that's why I also have the winch on this car, so that we would have our own recovery if we end up messing things here, which might happen. Okay. Now we are on the actual road. And we have used about... man, they have made that really slippery. I don't remember it being that slippery. Hey Thumbs, thanks for the resub. So we have used about half of the meat deliveries timer, because we took the shortcut. In these muddy parts, just a little bit slower so that we don't like slip away. But now we are on the official road, so if something would happen, we could use the roadside service. So then up the hill to the supermarket, and then bonus of doing meat boxes like this, we can also get the hand delivery bonus. So I'm not gonna drive into the drop-off spot with Fox, but instead I will kind of pick up the boxes one by one myself. So I will drive here, not too close, so that we don't get like any proximity setup. And then in here, let me sit. Was there a meat box for 5? There was. Okay, we can even get a little contract here. Okay, and then we pick up these and deliver it here, and we get in-person bonus that you see there, and we get 1,000 extra for every box. And this is why the meat boxes are powerful, because when we deliver them by hand, we get so much per box. Because kind of we get that price on the in-person delivery. So we went from about 100,000 to 260 kind of quickly. Let's see, is the taxi guy still here? They are. Do I want to take that back? I think I will, kind of because we need the money anyway. So when we if we get the money side done, then we can focus on the other stuff. So now we do the same thing backwards. So we're actually gonna take off here. I'm kind of just place enough markers so that I don't lose the way. And then we go down from there and either from here or elsewhere. Good. Okay. Yes. You are in for the ride of your life, buddy. I don't really care about that comfort. We might end up actually keeping it because of the new system, that like one bump doesn't take it away. But then each of those urgent boxes, which is 5, each of them will be 30% extra payment. So on a 38,000 taxi trip, those will add up quite a bit. So effectively we can get 2.5 times the payment. So this can be another 100,000. And that comfort, it's only 1, but that is 20% extra as well. So of course, ideally, we would keep that as well. Also, good night, D-Man. So getting that 15-minute timer on a going on the road down from here, getting 5 stars. That is quite a lot of driving fast. But here, taking this shortcut, it is relatively simple. Now going downhill, it's really just a matter of not hitting like too many rocks. Because if we can get stuck on the rock if we drive on top of them, or they might like just flip us. Which did happen on, I think it was the first version of the efficient start. But we recovered from it with the winch. That's why I'm taking my... Oh, right. I did this last time as well. Setting up the... Not setting a marker here. If you just beeline for the one you see. Instead of looking at the number 1 on the map. Easy to miss this. Are the driving physics feeling good in this game? Overall, yes. Like that is of course, kind of there are places where it can be improved, and it's kind of the game has kind of mechanics, especially in the long term, to be kind of very, like, let's say, hardcore simulation of physics. But it is kind of, let's say, it's not arcade, but it is not like if you get like actual like a racing simulator, if you play like iRacing or something, or Assetto Corsa or something. But it is pretty good. And with now, I think was it in the last update they actually added tire temperature as well, and each tire, each axle is kind of it has its own suspension. And I think where it really shines is how different it feels like if you drive an empty truck and then you load it up with the heavy load, because it obviously affects things. But there are things in there that kind of like, even when you are driving a heavy truck, it feels a little bit like it's like skating on the road. There is like mass and friction there, but it feels a little bit like skating, like that the trailer might go like sideways, which would be completely impossible with like 100-ton load. But apart from that, really good. And kind of going with that physics is the whole tuning system of the cars. Like, for example, this Fox I have tuned a little. Let me just actually fix that one semi. I have tuned this a little so that it drives a little bit better than a stock Fox would, but it still has the stock engine, stock brakes. So it takes the corners a little bit better. Like, it doesn't tilt as much. But we run out of gears with how fast this could go. Wow. Police just started giving me a fine because I went to the opposite side for a split second. So I wasn't speeding. There's a little bit of a quick turn there. With the old system, I might have lost my comfort. It's a comfort meter in the bottom center. When it goes to red, the comfort meter goes down. But in order to lose full comfort, it would have to go down quite a bit. So they changed in this this version. I'm still playing on the public test of the 0.7.19. They changed the comfort system that it's kind of measures the whole trip, and it's quite a bit easier, like a lot easier to keep all the comfort. So even with the shortcut, that urgent timer will still be quite close. So this car is not the fastest. I can't go like 200 kilometers per hour on the bridge or in here. I think I will still make it. But after this we will actually, wait a minute, why didn't I send the car already? So I should have. So let's go here, let's buy a slot, and let's add a car, and it will be my Zemalf semi. And to that we will give the truck route that I made earlier, the concrete factory, and I will just set it to go to the cement factory first and give it to an NPC to drive. So now there in the background, the Zemalf semi that I gave the trailer, it will go to the cement factory, take that to the concrete factory, and we will start getting concrete as soon as I do one fuel trip. And we are getting closer, where we will have kind of everything building up for the depot. Archie, take care. This is actually pretty good because we will get close to Jesu. We kind of used hour and a half hour quite efficiently. Getting money, so we will be probably able to do the fuel run after this. For even more money, because we need money also to buy the depot plot. Here in the bridge, the NPC cars have been driving quite fast before, but this update changed the AI. I started doing some improvements to the AI, and they now drive faster on the roads. It shows up on the slower roads even better. And I think here, this fellow here is now slowed down because the bus is in front. So it could still be better, like that they could bypass each other and things like that. But yeah, also I'm still suffering from that not repairing the radiator before we left. I'm kind of trying not to full throttle, but it's still overheated. It's so here we see that the bus in front, before this update, bus would have never taken that curve that fast, but now they are. So the traffic flows a little bit better, but then hopefully in some near version updates we will also get like better intersection driving from the AIs, and then the AI driving would start to feel a whole lot better. because it is immersive to have the have traffic around you, and it's really nice. But then I have turned it up now that I have like twice the amount of traffic. So I have 200% NPC traffic, so we see a little bit more cars. But I like to keep that even higher. But then on certain routes they basically get stuck because the cars spawn around the intersection and then they deadlock themselves there. Okay, we have 3 minutes and we have 4 kilometers, so it's gonna be close. I could here very quickly. It's gonna of course take me a little bit of time to do it, but I could. Whoa! That's not gonna help. Oh, now the radiator is really broken. Actually, the engine was broken, the radiator was not, but now it is. So yeah, I tried to drive here. I still didn't lose the comfort point. I would have lost it if I didn't have the new system. At least the guy yelled like, "Be careful." But yeah, now we can. Drive a little bit faster, which means it's gonna be louder. Just for a couple of minutes. And yeah, I said it was radiator, but it was actually the engine that I had broken. Oh no, it was the radiator. Broke the engine there on that pump. While I can now go 130 kilometers per hour, this car can't really handle the corners on that speed too well. This guy's going to the airport. Still gotta be quite close to that time limit. Looks like we did get the maximum. Which means this will be just 38,000. It'll be like over 100,000, I think.
Thank you very much.
Yep. Very good, very good. So now we can focus on the trucking again. Right now, because I have the money, I would really like to send some trucks out again. Let me see. I also want to do the fuel. I think I will do the fuel so that then I can go and buy some jamooses in bulk. And probably with like one fuel run here we could get enough to buy those, get the slots. And then the next step would be to get money for the plot. I kinda set myself up in that I would buy the most premium of the depot, or most premium of the plots, which is the Kuchwa plot. That costs 500,000. So let's leave this one here. And again, all my cars in use, but let's see how much fuel generated here while I was doing those trips. Okay, it's still only 20. Jeez, that's low. Yeah, it's crude oil. Crude oil bonus for that one is not working anymore. It's sad. Okay. So is that so it's 3 minutes per. Yeah. So it is a really long time to get that full. Then again, I kind of want to have 40 there when I do the next one. So let's see, I do need another. Let's repair these while we are here. Let's repair the Seabow. So I need at least one slot, which will be 100,000. And we need to drive. Let's see, did I set this one so that it still delivers both? Yeah, so it's making steel coils as well. I can then bring limestone. Limestone there. So I think what I will do now is set the dumpy I have. There's probably enough cement there already. So we can do one limestone trip. So I'm not showing this now, but I'm copying limestone to steel mill route from my Notion database again. And let's take the depots out of it, and let's only bring this to the H-beams. And we could make this more sustainable by doing 2 trips there. That one and drop it there before we pick the limestone. Let's do that, and let's see where the dumpy is at the moment. The dumpy is right now dropping rocks there, which means it could already pick up the new route. So let's assign a truck route to it here and have it drop in there, so it will actually switch routes into this one and then take limestone to the steel mill. So that will be done. Also at any moment go check that, but that doesn't really do anything until we have the depot. So why the slots now occupied? Buy this stuff, or I could just take this. Take the fuel that we have right now and run that to the concrete factory so that we would have that. Cost I think this one is this still. Wait, has this not done a single trip? It had to do one trip already. I hope it did. I gotta say the fuel thing has gotten a whole lot harder. Because that crude oil bonus is not working. I think I will do. It with 20 and bring the fuel to the concrete factory. So we can take just one of these, right? Yeah, it's 22. The shotgun is 28. Shotgun 7 is 18. And we're gonna just take 20, so this one is the most fitting. Check that those things kept their trailers. Nope, one of them. Okay, that actually bugged out again. And of course, it was just. Why did that bug out now? It was the same thing I ran into before. So that Jamusi just lost their trailer. Man, I hate that bug. Okay, that's really now that happens from such a long distance that it's not even the thing. It's just the previous trailer that I spawned. Wow, that is so bad now. Ugh. Wow. So now I have that Jamusi semi there without its trailer, so I actually need to call it back and send it on the trip again, because right now it's not doing anything and it would take me longer to drive there and fix its thing. Man, yeah, that's not great. That is not great. Okay, so I will despawn that. So will I now lose another one if I do it? Wow. No, so last time when I was I thought I kind of had it figured out that it's completely fine as long as I don't spawn them nearby. But that one was now like way in the distance. So now I no longer know again that what actually saves it. That doesn't need to like do one trip or something. That's gonna cost me some time. Just that's so pumped about, because that's that can. I need to basically get out of the game and take a backup when I spawn spawn trailers. Luckily that was only one truck that could have like ruined the whole setup. Anyway, let's take 20 fuel to the... Oh no, not Quanjing. Noxon. Okay, now my controller is not loading this. I have to do it with the mouse. Well, I'm still gonna take only 20. So now, let me see. So that's that is 43. So that's gonna be... It's gonna be over 2 hours that we actually have a good amount of fuel here. Right, Fuzzy, take care. So we are doing like a small version of the fuel contract money trip, but in this case we are only gonna, and yeah, case in point on the intersection behavior on the AIs. So we're gonna take 20-ton fuels to the fuel storage. We're gonna get contract money there, and then from there we pick up the delivery to the concrete factory. So we still get a couple of contract monies here. Probably for this stock Titan, this truck. This is probably like the approximately perfect amount of load actually. We don't slow down on this hill. Pixel. Right now we have hauling fuel, and kind of this overall we are building a depot. We're working towards it. First we need to afford the lot for the depot. Go buy the depot plans. If I bought a cheaper plot, we might be able to do it. Kind of as my first plot, it might actually be smarter not to buy the crucial one. But buy like the big chunk, because that would also give me a teleport on the southern island. Yeah, we'll do that. That is true. There is a, I actually made a improvement feedback that we could either place those dangerous signs manually, or that they would change dynamically based on the load. So in that case, that symbol is oil, or I think it's oil. So it's not fuel that we are carrying. Yeah, I agree, Duffus. This is this one is surprisingly good-looking, beautiful game. Like even that it has kind of simple, blocky graphics and or somewhat blocky. Okay, we're gonna take the fuel contract for 20. And here I drove the truck to that, but so that the trailer does not touch the delivery zone yet. So when we come here, we will deliver. And while we get only 3,000 for the delivery, we did get 47,000 net for the contract. So now I want to take this to the concrete factory fuel drop, but I will wait that it gets full load. There we go. So we're gonna take 20 now from here. And take this to the concrete factory. The jake brake is on, yeah. I was just listening that this Titan actually has pretty cool jake brake sound. This, unlike Euro Truck Simulator, this one doesn't have a separate retarder and jake brake. So they work slightly in a different mechanics on the real trucks, but basically does the same thing. Oh, let's notice that the auto mod stopped that because Kilopixel, you said retard. I was like, why does that message look different? But it was caught by the auto. Okay, but here, that's where we are gonna drop off, and from any of these spots we can jump to the factory and get the fuel contracts. And I see that we have not gotten the cement here yet, so I don't know, that truck was going super slow. So that's gonna take ages. That's the thing with these, like, it would take a long time for us to do those trips, but at least they are happening in the background with NPCs. So same thing here, not that much money for the delivery, and also we are paying owner's share for this Titan, but we got the contract money again, so we have 372,000. I will actually despawn this. Despawn this truck. So now we are just waiting for the cement, and we would have concrete here. And I could drive another load of sand here while waiting. So let's do that. Also, right now I should really... Let's see about those. So if I buy... I have 7 now, I kind of want to get to 10. But these are also very expensive slots. So if I buy one, that's 150. And then... what I could also do... is go buy the plot, but can I see the price of that on the... Can I see the price of this? No. Oh. Well, I somehow remember. No, but I was just thinking that I see the prices of these, but we don't see the prices of the plots. Let me just see. Okay, it's a Motosan Wiki has. Okay, it does have the info. Just a sec. So beyond. Because the Kuchma Central plot costs 500,000. Okay, it's 300,000. No, it's 150. Is this the... Just a second. No, it's 150, okay. So that is actually quite affordable. Yeah, that could be our target, so then that would set us to 220. Then I could buy a couple of semis. Semis ready for me. At least one. Okay, let's drive one sand. Hey Chris, thanks for the resub. Still using that Prime here. Out of 7 million Twitch channels. In 20 months. 20 months. So here we have a dumpy truck for borrow as well, so let's take one sand trip. This one is a little tricky construction yard. It's kind of a fun challenge as well. There's kind of not too much extra space here, but with this truck it's like fine. But if you try to come here and pick up like more stuff or deliver stuff to this one, it's a little bit trickier. So Santorino. Yeah, here kind of a little bit narrow, so I have to take a little bit of careful. Okay, good. Yeah, I think because it will also help me have the better teleport spots. Kind of the Kuchva is not really where I need to teleport to, while it will be the busiest spot when we have all the food trucks running, but we are not there yet. And 150,000 versus 500,000, we can get up to speed quite a lot faster. I do have to go and check how let's drive its autopilot here for a moment. So we do need to go and buy the depot building. Do I need to go and check the hold your horses? Cement. Limestone, so we should have cement there. Is that why didn't that truck do one trip while I was doing that back and forth with the... Do I have something wrong here? Why did you not deliver a single one? That's the quick lime. This is the cement supply. Requires dry bulk, which we have. I was delivering that with this one. And I was dropping it to the cement factory, not the quick lime, so I was doing it right, so there should be stuff there. Okay, when the trucks get there, I have to check its... Whoa. I have to check its... It was in such an odd spot on the bridge. Because it's now further than it was when it lost the trailer. I'm talking about that earlier incident when the semi lost the trailer when I spawned the one, but where it was on the bridge without completing a single trip. And now in just 15 minutes it got further. So something had gone wrong with that semi to begin with. Because by now in hour and a half or almost 2 hours now, it should have already delivered at least 1 cement load. But it didn't. So let's keep an eye on that when it now goes to the cement factory, that it actually gets cement. Because if it doesn't, then something weird has happened with my run. Also, let's see, is the dumpy... I saw the dumpy delivering limestone. Yeah. This delivering limestone, and it's now just taking it to the, so that's I saw working. So there's definitely limestone that's been delivered to the cement factory, but what happened with the cement? I think this one should open from some sort of very clever mechanism. You can still be on the other side of the road. But I think maybe that's still a bit too intelligent system for such a simple one. You have to drive to the gate instead of that it would open when you are waiting there with the indicator on. Anywho, another sand delivery. So now the depot plot. So it's going there. It'll soon be there. Let's go and buy the depot blueprints. See if there would be a taxi going that way. No, but I do see one coming back from there if I want to. I also have to decide that do I build a... Oh, Lobo. It's not too common to see that on the road. I have to decide do I buy the medium-sized depot or the big one, and I usually did with my main character. I think it's good, even that it takes a little bit longer, is that if the plot is big, you build a big depot on it. It will get a little bit more capacity for the repairs. That's probably like... The difference is not that big, so probably just building the small one would probably do, but then again it's... You kind of build it once, so then building the bigger one where it fits is probably smart. I think the blueprint itself is 30,000-ish. So this is the architect's place. Right here. Nowadays the map shows that vendor building blueprint. So it's a little bit easier to find, but the map used to just say vendor, or it didn't even say anything, it was just a vendor mark. So this is the architects. And here we can build things, and we are looking at the depots. So the depot 1, which is 25 by 25, takes this amount of stuff to build, costs 50,000. The depot 2 only fits in the bigger plots, and it takes more to build. So 1.5 times more on the concrete and sand, twice the amount of wood planks. It's like 1.5 or 2 times more. Wood planks twice as much, everything else is 1.5 times. But it has, you basically pay that much for the 20% extra capacity. Let me just double check that this plot is big. Was this 30 by 30? Ah, good thing I checked. But that will be small. So we'll be starting with the depot 1. Oh, right. I have my fire extinguishers here. Set one inventory off. Been keeping those in case I run into a fire to get some money. Yeah, depot 1, 50,000. So now we have a blueprint. We still have 320,000. So the next thing is to drive here, buy it, and on that same trip I can go buy a couple of Jamusis. So this is quite conveniently here. Can I rent like a normal car like this? I can. Okay. I will pay a little to get a defense car. For a non-truck you don't pay that much, so this was like 30 coins. Rocks on the way. instead of going 130 and having that loud Fox engine. And at least go 170 on the way there. I still only have 4 gears in this one. I want to see kind of how far can I push it there. It's 213. Also, I just got my driver level up to 41, and driving just goes up by driving, and the more you drive without autopilot, the faster you get it up. And because there are things that require like driver level 50 or 100, and it's early game, just keep on driving. Kind of after a while, it's kind of just happens over time. You don't need to worry about it, but the driver level 50 is probably something you want to hit. Maybe even like 30s, like some of the turbos that you need to you might want to get. Anyway, okay, time to start building the depot. So now we will have a place for. One thing I could have, what I usually do is also buy a parking lot, so that when you teleport, you can also spawn a car right away. But we might as well then bring it here later. So this one is 150,000. Ka-ching. And then we built the depot. Again, the big one would not fit in this one. What are you giving me? You're giving me red. That was because of me or something else. Utilizing all the space there so that I can eventually then get a building there if I want to. So now we have a building construction yard. And already right now, this is already my home, so I can teleport to it. And from this one we can see that what does this require, what has already been delivered. And while you are building depot or depots, they will show up just like any construction yard in the delivery places where you have this stuff. So I can drive one sand here myself while the other stuff is happening, and I already have plastic pipes ready, I have wood planks ready, I have H-beams soon ready, and the concrete is kind of on the way. So everything I've been doing, they've already been happening in the background. It's nice. But let's check this one truck here. Did this now get? Yes, it did. Okay. It now has 18 cement going, so the concrete is happening. Concrete is happening, and the dumpy is taking the limestone, so the steel is happening. So Everything looking good. Looking good. The game gave me a quest that I don't really want to be tracking. I already visited that. Alright, this this jumped here. Jumped here when I built that one. But yes, I do want to go while I'm nearby. I will go by couple of jamusis. And we're gonna drive this like it was a rental. Because it is. Isn't that the saying? Drive like it's rental? I actually, if I've ever rented a car, I probably drive them more carefully than my own. This is actually good because we can also take a break here after I buy these, and then I can have take a break so that I can take a backup to spawn a couple of trailers for these jamusis. Blue is my company color, it seems. So I'm buying two because I'm here. And we'll set these up for things. After the break, as said, I will just in case take a backup now, in case my trailers start disappearing again. But we are in a good place. I was thinking that will we get the depot built kind of in just a couple of sessions, and we will. So everything's working really nicely, even with some hiccups along the way. But I will see you guys after the break, when we're gonna build the depot. So see you in just a moment. Alright, welcome back. Let's return to the game. Turn to the game, and I did take a backup just in case my trailer... Oh no, wait a minute, I can't spawn trailers here. Alright, unless I own them. Yeah, I was about to spawn trailers for my jamusis, but yes, we need to own them to spawn them here, I forgot. You could spawn a truck. So wait, can I... Oh, wait a minute, this can also spawn... Oh, this can spawn both. I didn't know that's a thing. It's been literally 800 hours or something when I have spawned a truck from these spawners, but this can also spawn trailers. So yes, still up the plan. So I want to have one of these that will have a flatbed, so that it delivers the wooden planks and the plastic pipes and stuff like that. So I will take the take the flanker on it. So this is kind of temporary. Let's see if this did any of my... Oh, it was kind of right on the spot as well. That was unplanned. Okay. So this will deliver steel beams, plastic pipes, wood planks to my depots. So it's kind of just readily here, just setting it up. And then the other one, I will set that up for future exporting duty. So let's send it. That should be fine. So then this one, let's just move it around a little. So eventually I will add these two semis to... Oh wait a minute. How will I know which is which? I have to drive this one a little bit further, so that it gets some... If I would go to a garage, I could rename this, but I'm now doing this so that I remember not to take that bus stop out. But now, when I see them in the company menu, or any menu, they will show up with different amount on how much we have driven them. So the other one is showing 300 meters, the other one is showing less. So I know that for my depot build, I will spawn this 100 meter driven one. And for this one, this will be a little bit longer term. I will take 2 hopper leads. This will be an export truck. Couple of hopper leads, and then I will add a tanker on it. And it will serve a couple of purposes. It will get me some import-export balance, but more importantly, it will get me, or equally importantly, it will get me some crude oil delivered to the Sanho, kind of at the same time. For this one, for the fuel itself, this could be like the smallest possible one, so we could take like the Shotan 7. I think that's actually like good enough. I don't need the Shotan then on that. Yeah, let's do that. Would be enough. So hey Aeronox, if I didn't say hello yet. The thing about the Shotan 7 is that it is meant for the smallest one, so almost no matter what truck you put it in, you have to remove this one backwards so that it has space to move. So now this is set up for future. So I don't have to, I can just send it on its way. So I will drive it to its place where it can just then eventually leave. And again, if I was driving this myself, the stock Jamusi is seriously underpowered for this one. But in the company, it will do kind of just fine. So just driving it here so that it's ready to go. But this one is more important. But let's see how our company ones are doing. Let's repair the Dumpy. Let's repair the Atlas. The container one is actually something I don't really need right now. So I could also just kind of leave that be, but I kind of want to have it running there. I would actually deliver maybe containers elsewhere a little bit with it. Let's see. The cement truck is on its way, getting there slowly. We are bringing some coal and iron to that place, so that's good. So we should already have enough stuff there actually. So that is good. Let me see that. Was I already preparing? Ah, yes. So let's take my container truck. This one. It currently has one going to the bakery. So I will let it deliver that one, but then I will change it. Actually, no, it doesn't need to do that. I will change it into the other one where it takes. So it will do a little bit of a sickety-sack there finding its way, but then it will start delivering stuff for the plastic factory. And I will actually add to this route even the oil already, so that we would have some containers there as well. Yeah, you know what, let's adjust this. Let's kind of just give that guy something to do. So it should be a nice loopy loop as well. Yeah, let's do that. The oil warehouse, because bringing containers there, it will eventually start spawning. Maybe is it actually doesn't make sense to do that now. It will start spawning pallets for my depot. Actually, let's actually not do that yet. Let's have you run on that. Plastic crude oil one is not really needed after this run. It has already done quite a bit. So I will probably turn that into just like refueling that place, or take it out and use the jamusi I have there instead. Meanwhile, I can already start doing stuff myself, and one is bringing sand here as well one time, so we can go and pick it up from there. And we should soon have the concrete as well, but let's start with that. So now the kind of real depot build starts to happen. If I would take some of the trucks out and have them kind of all bring stuff to the depot, I could build them real fast. And after you build the first one, or after I build the first one, kind of after this I would kind of mass produce the depots I want, because the setup is already there, as we buy more slots for the company. Okay, the Dumpy just delivered limestone. I will go double check that. I think that means we have steel beams now. So I will teleport. I bought the Campy earlier. I set it up at the steel mill, which means that we can come here and quickly check that Okay, it definitely has enough limestone, but iron and coal will take a while, which is probably because I did have this route also do the steel coils, which is not really needed. So I'll take the steel coils off from here for now. Export that one. Cancel it. Import. And this will be okay. Now give me. Okay, fine. It will be H-beam. Move my two Jamuses. So let's see. They're probably now. I will let them finish this trip. Yeah, I should have not had the coil there because they do take quite a long time to get that done, but that will happen. Probably do have the planks, we probably have the pipes, if I did everything correctly. So those should be okay. Let's go and get the sand. So we almost have everything we need. So once again, go to a construction site. Why aren't you clearing waypoints? Huh? Okay, there we go. Once again, get a dumpy and drive one sand load, which I could also do with the company trucks. But we still have to spend here a little bit of time so that things happen in the background. Letting those couple of trucks finish their trips before I start changing them. Man, this thing has no brakes. No wonder I have broken it so many times. So just like we did for the concrete factory, we're gonna take sand, but this time, because we have a depot construction yard, it will show up it as any other delivery site. So it is showing here building construction site, then that is my depot. So we're gonna take 10 sand to it, which will be exactly the amount we need. If this was the big depot, we would have to do multiple trips or use a bigger capacity. This is one reason why I like to use the company cars to build depots, because now we are taking sand. This is about 9 kilometer drive, There are 5 different things we need to deliver. The concrete, sand, steel beams, wooden planks, plastic pipes, and every one of those takes quite a long time. So then instead of doing 5 trips myself, I can have the NPCs help with it. Thanks, Basking Nerd, for the resub. So let's have a... Oh, whoa. Let's have... check. Okay, we're about to have the concrete. That took way longer than I thought it would take. Also, one thing I could do is drop the bus for a while, and instead have then go eventually set it up again. You know what? I think I will do that. I don't need the town of Ada right now. Yeah, I want to start to get stuff done. So let's do a route. And now these are kind of one-offs for every depot. So I want to go to the plastic factory, and from there I want to go to my my depot. So this will be my depot, and I will just make it plastic pipes. And I'll take this bus I have away. Let's remove it from the company so it frees the slots. And now from the Jamusis I have, remember that the one that was driven less is the one that has a flatbed. The other one was the bigger one. And for this one I will assign a route for a depot plastic pipes. So it will leave from there and drive onward. I could have also spawned it closer, but it was kind of conveniently there. So this one can now deliver plastic pipes, and then it can go take wooden planks, and then I will probably go and spawn it at the steel mill to do the steel beams when we get those. Let me just see that we have like a truck spawn in here. We do, okay. So we can do that. That's one thing I have not been using them. I honestly thought that if you have a truck symbol. Wait, this only spawns the forklifts. I don't think this actually spawns anything else. So I thought that like spot we have here, it actually spawns only trucks and not trailers. But that was very convenient that it was there. Yes, we are in a good place. This dumpy is also, it has basically done its job already. So I could have this join the steel delivery as well. And I could have used this to bring in the sand, for example, instead of driving it myself, and drive some other load myself. I think I will keep it on that route for just a little moment. And the ones bringing coal and iron, they are still on their way. And the Jamusi bringing in the crude oil is still on its way. Alright. This one is going to pick up those. Alright, hey Chuck, you have a good night. This one is now taking containers to the plastic and the free water, and the containers are needed at the plastic factory to get plastic pipes. So that is good. On your way. And we are about to get the concrete done. That one is doing it, so that's good. I will change this dumpy back to the cement route. So instead of bringing limestone over, it will do that. This will just about finish the trip. I'm thinking that should I think I will just despawn it, and then after I deliver this I will go and pick up take it to the steel factory so that it can deliver those, and then I will drive the wooden planks myself. It will be kind of... Actually no, I will drive the concrete myself, because that I can't buy that concrete truck, and there is no borrowable trailer that delivers concrete. Because you only have that one concrete truck, and it's kind of not for the first depot now. It's not a good investment to buy that, but it actually makes things super convenient if you buy one when you build more depots at the same time, because the capacity on that is 6 concrete, and because it's 10 or 15 concrete you need for the depot, the smaller one and the bigger one, it's either 2 or 3 trips. And because there's only one concrete factory up there in the Jeju Island, if you build the depot at the very south corner, like the Sanho refinery, it's a really long way to drive several times. So that's when it makes sense to buy the concrete truck and just have it haul it there while you are doing your own thing. And then kind of the depots happen over time. That's the first delivery to our own depot construction yard. Let's bring in the sand. So here, if we quickly check this, the map is showing, we could check this from the sign, but we see that nothing has been delivered. But then as soon as I dump this, we will deliver 10 sand. and then kind of sand is no longer available to this place. And we also got paid 5,000 for it, even with the vehicle share. So we do get paid to build our own depot. So let's park this here. It will respawn over time. And if we check the construction site, we see that 10 out of 10 sand has been delivered. And this Chemuzi semi got, the Atlas semi got its delivery done. So let me despawn it. Actually, I can keep it on the. No, I will remove it from the company for now, and I will actually add. Add the other Chemuzi I already set up. And go pick up a route from my Notion database for exports. So I'm filtering for exports, and I want to do this with DASA. So we'll pick up this one, copy that, and come back to the game, rock routes, add imports, and it will have a couple of invalids in there. Those are the depots. We can take those out for now. So what this will do, it will take fuel or take crude oil from the OG drilling and bring it to the Zemalf refinery, pick up fuel from there, which will boost the delivery at the Sunflower Farm, and then because I'm not doing I'm not thinking that this should actually be a little bit different, because I don't need the depot there, but no, that's fine. And this will also start to do some exports, which gives us actually a little bit of money. We'll also start building the export-import balance, if we want to have like a longer road train or something that policies give us. And then the Chemuzi I already had set up. This will take the Sunflower DASA route and go pick up some sunflowers. So it starts from there and it will be on its way. Meanwhile, I can go to right. I want to drive the concrete. So I'll actually teleport here. Well, there is a way I could do this on one trip. There is a way. And I could wait. I can rent a trailer, can't I? I can. Need a truck to go there with. Okay, I'm getting ideas. This will save me one trip. I think this is the closest one where I can get myself a Doesn't really matter what I get. Actually, those things are pretty heavy. Maybe just in case I get like Kolima. Yeah, well. Okay, but I'm now terrified. Oh. I think I will just in case take a backup. I don't wanna lose that trip. Just because the trailer spawning might trip over. I'll just quickly take a backup save again. So that if the trailer spawning removes the ones I have, it will slow down so much that this is actually faster to take the backup. Hopefully it's not needed. But because there's that bug, I'm gonna need to do this. Take it there quickly, and then back to the game. Back at it. Okay, let's see what's that. So I'm now here. I want to go there. Wait, do I actually have go? Oh, I do have. Okay, but I don't want that one. I want what is the other one? Not Gary. Complete brain freeze now. Low max. Looks like I kept all my traders. Yes, I did. That's good. Could also go even further and actually do the same thing and deliver the wood planks at the same time. Can I do that? Save one trip. You know what? I think this Kolima can do it. So while we will take one. We'll take one flapper. Flapper leech. Okay, that one disappeared. So there's still a little bit of that happening. Was it just because I was not using it, or let's see. How do we get this connected? Can we get two of these? Like that. Low max. Okay, now that it was connected, it did not disappear. Look at that. Nice. backward just a little bit to give it space. Okay. And now we're actually gonna go and pick up wooden planks and then come here while we are watching what the company NPCs are doing. And if I already had the steel beams on the way, I would almost be done with the depot after this trip. Oh, okay. Was more on my butterfingers on the controller than anything else. What I'm doing with this combination is that I will take the wooden planks that we have available because I did one log trip. I will take them to that flapper in the front, and then I will take 2 of the concrete trucks and carry them in the back instead of driving them myself. So instead of doing 3 trips, I will do 1, while one of the NPCs takes their pipes and ideally very soon. So actually, let's put the autopilot on. I do need to change the route on these bad boys. So I will change the route to the H-beam route. For you. And you. Zombie is on its way. That is on its way. And this one is bringing the plastic pipes already, or taking them there, so they will be there before I get my trip done. And after it delivers that one, I can send it to the steel mill already. So what I will actually do, I will take this route of the depot plastic pipes, and after the construction yard, I will ask it to go to the steel mill H-beam, and it will basically already go there and start its trip at the same time after it first drops the plastic pipes at the construction yard. So we should have trip will probably take it about half an hour. So in about half an hour we might have the depot up. First go pick up the wooden planks, and then because the concrete factory actually has 2 of the concrete trucks available there even without spawning them, and then just with those take 10 concrete. Oops. Only fences. So in here we should have a couple of logs. We have 16, and the other construction sites are like named according to the city, but then your own depots, they are just building construction sites. So a couple of planks in there, and let's strap those up and go pick up the concrete. By driving a little bit further, I could have picked up the plastic pipes as well. So I could have stacked them there. So, since the NPC takes care of that, this is fun. I'll drive this a little bit further here so that it doesn't block the NPC traffic, just in case. So now that is ready there, and we should have, let's make sure we do, we should have concrete here now. We do. We have exactly 10. So got that a little bit close, but it's fine. So we pick up these mixes here. Let's take concrete to my depot yard. So each of these fits 6. So I will take 6 and 4. I could also take 5 and 5. But so now I could just drive this directly to the depot sites and come back. But I'm saving the trips plus all the trips back by doing this. So I hope I can drive this. Alright, the stock Lomax doesn't have the ramp, but you can drive up there. I think I can still fit them here. This is a little bit not as I planned. So normally you have to buy like a ramp here, but you can't get it to the rentals. I think even if I back away I can't get it there, so I might actually change the make the trip even worse. But I think we can manage because we have that back thingamajiggy there. It's just gonna be quite back heavy. So then 4 into this one. This is really cool that they added these one. It's just for flavor, kind of cleaning up from all the concrete dust, sand. I did see on the list for the next version, the 0.7.20, that they might start adding that the vehicles get dirty. Okay, so I will just like push this all the way as close as possible, and we can tie these ones up. We can't tie the back ones. So as said, this will be quite back heavy, but we can raise it up. So this will be wider transports. Okay, let's see how the Colima handles this. Yeah, I expected to be able to drive up there, but I forgot that the Lomax doesn't have the ramp. What do you mean, Irenox? What bug do you mean? Oh, yeah. the trailer is trailing because it's quite heavy and it's quite bottomed out with. That's funny. Yeah, that is a little bit heavy on the trailer. Let me not that one, sport, and let me take auto shift off because we are struggling. Because we are not pulling this, we are tracking it. Okay, wait, can I erase that in a way that no, it doesn't help. It's been a while since I drove this, but the shaking I think is still a thing. That it damages cars, but I've been using the new carry more. And this. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. It would have been better balanced if I was able to drive up the ramp. Maybe if I backed away like with big speed, we could have like bumped one up there. But this is also very heavy for my truck, and it's not helping that we are dragging it instead of pulling it. Yeah. That is a low rider. Oh, can we actually get up this hill? Oh no, this might be doomed here. I'm not sure if this Tokkolima can actually pull this. Let me see, can we pull this? This hill right here is actually pretty big. This was a bad idea. Why did I do this at the same time? Okay. Yeah, I don't think we are able to do this because of the traction with that thing. So I think I will abandon the wooden planks and try to if I can pull the two. Well, it is moving for now, but it will take us an hour to get up this hill. Yeah, let's abandon this plan. Let's pick up those because even I think even just pulling this one might be a struggle. And also fix my company cars while I'm here. Yeah, this was a great idea, but so I will actually cancel these ones. It's a good thing this was I didn't have like the more precious things, so I will actually delete these. They will be returned to the stock. And then this should despawn at some point. Now the question is, can I actually pull the Lomax, because it is heavy with those two. And this doesn't change the fact that it's bottoming out. Will be a little bit better, but this is the problem here. Big problem. Just thinking, no, it's it's very hard to fix it now. Let's see if I can pull this. Oh crap! Yeah, this was the worst idea. Literally don't have the traction because it's so back heavy. I could go on from the other bridge, which is a little bit less steep. Okay, let's try one thing. Let's see if I could I bump it over the top there. Okay, well, again, I try to save time, and I probably end up spending more time with this than and I need to. You guys are not helping by not passing me. So let's you move over a little. No, That is not your lane. Use the other one. Use that lane. Get out of here. Or despawn. Well. That guy really wants to get back on this lane. Okay, I don't think even this will work. Okay, let's line them up. And then take sport mode and then drive real fast. Yes! Okay, that almost worked. Just need to light it up better. Holy shit, it actually worked. I didn't think we could get over that. Just have to light it better. Oh. I should have just kept it. I should have tried this before I should have done this in the beginning. Yes, let's go. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. Oh, I hope these things don't despawn now. Fuck. Please don't despawn these things. Okay, thank you. I already had it. I had it. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, but this does make this like about 17 times more fun. So I think this is worth it. Oh, it needs like maximum speed, and I can't like can't aim it too carefully. Oh, come on! Why can't I get it there now? Oh, I got it 2 times and I just kind of wanted it to be more straight. Okay, stop it. Stop it. Leave it. Bye. Done. Boom. Boom, bada bim. No fixing. Like a glove. It will still be quite bottom heavy, but it will be a little bit better. Oh, jeez. Terrible. No reason for this. Go. Oh. It's the boss man. Just multi on things. You wanna come along? Just get up the ramp. Space. Well, now it's no longer tracking, so we did balance it a little bit better. But it's still stock Golema, but yeah, we can do this. Hell yeah! I probably could have done it if I had just loaded them like this. No, all of them will be stuck behind the trailer. That trailer will despawn. Just a moment. It would have been extremely heavy, but I think at least from the other bridge I could have pulled the wooden planks at the same time, but oh well. After I get over this is just fine, but there is this is extremely... I think it's unnecessary high, considering like what's happening here. I guess they have made it in a way that a big ship could go under. Hey, there's my cement truck. Okay, I think we are through. Still counts as one trip. The wooden planks we have to set differently. Just check where is the... Okay, the one Jamusi is already on the way there. Pick up those, so what I can do with this route is take the plastic pipes out, and after this have it go ask for wooden planks and bring them here. Make sure it still goes to the steel beam first, so it doesn't change the route. Good. This one just dropped its thing, I think. I don't necessarily need this truck right now, but I'm on the way, so I can't change it now. The Dumby is doing the limestone things. This one is bringing the containers. This one has just picked up sunflower seeds, it's going to pick up the crude oil. It's working well. Just want to change the gear, but alright, it's actually not showing me the route because the route is on those. Route is on these trucks that I have on board. This is the new camera mode for autopilots. Trying to see if I could get like a couple of screenshots. Yeah, that one I don't like so much. I think I can get better manually. Although the bridge shot was pretty good. I think I will take one at the depot. If the depot construction was further down this island, then I would probably somehow try to get free of these in the same trip, or have buy one of these mixes and then have a company driver do it. Man, this Stockholm is pretty bad. Although I could adjust the gear shift on the auto as well. Ja, maar ik... Okay, struggling on this hill a bit as well. Yeah, almost there, so no worries. This was quite a struggle. It got it done. I think it was still faster than driving back and forth 2 trips with the mixes, so it's fine. So this is the first half. Of the concrete. Then just a little cinematics here. Let's take. Should actually move closer, probably for this. Just to make sense. Yeah. Now it is so back heavy that I can't get friction here. Man. Just for little screenshots so that I can right. Screenshot so that I can have a thumbnail for this video. Why was that so easy now? Practice. Okay, I have set this one up somewhere nice. Here. Set it there. I'm going here so that I can be kind of out of the picture. I think this will be okay. It's still not. It's still kind of far away here. Kind of shadowy. Yeah. It's not great from here. Not. Okay, actually, this is probably fine. Yeah, this is fine. It's one. It's decent. Yeah, I take it. So that is now everything but the wooden planks and the beams. Beams are on their way. Coming from there. Wait, what? Are there still no beams ready? Oh crap. Okay, fine. Go get those then. I think with the steel beams I made a mistake of. I'm kind of in my mind I've gotten used to the Atlas dump and Oldham setup, which hauls 27 in one trip of the coal and iron, but now that I have just the Jamusis with Oldhams, they only hold 10, so I should have definitely let the coils away from there, because even to take a couple of beams, it's quite a lot of stuff that needs to get there. Check it, that's what's happening there. These ones are just on the way. Yeah, that explains it. Let's go see. Let's go see. Does take it's been missing a missing goal. Only after one load of gold here there will be enough. And then in order to make 2 you need like 36 and 16. Sorry, 24 and 16. That's quite many trips. And then I was splitting my trips between the steel coils and this one, so there would already be 20 here. So they would be built, but I kind of overestimated how fast that goes. Because with my main character, they are just kind of there running in the background with 2 trucks. So that's like 2.5 times the capacity for what we have here, or 2.7 the capacity. Okay, so that was mistake. What I should have done from the beginning is to use this sort of route, that where we only take the H-beams and not the coils. But it's fine. Let's repair these ones. Actually, when something is in bad condition, it will still get to its next destination. So you need to be all the time repairing these, but I still usually do. So yeah, this is now gonna take time. So I would actually save time by taking it there myself. This one is driving there, this is doing the coal, this is doing the coal, this is doing the export, so that will get done. Okay, and it's been an hour and a half for the fuel, so that is still waiting. Let's see, is this... I think this just spawns the forklift. Yeah. You only can get this one. If we check the steel coils, I've delivered 10 and 10 here. That I didn't really need for the depot build. It was the mistake I mentioned. Wait, delivering these ones would actually get me decent money, I think, so it might be something I do myself. But the issue down here is that there's no place to spawn. So this is really tricky to get with rentals. You have to get the stuff from elsewhere. It's very quick if you have your own stuff, you just get them from here. So yeah, there's no trailer spawner here. Right. Thinking that what will I do for monies here? While that is happening, because I still need to wait for these ones to get here. That will be 10 iron ore, and this will be coal, so it will have enough for... It will still not be enough for 2. We'll still need one more trip. Yeah, this was like time-wise to get this done in 2 sessions. This was a mistake of having these ones. Maybe even have the dumpy run iron coal from immediately from after the vision starts instead of the limestone, because you need less limestone. But the limestone is needed for the concrete, so I don't know. I guess both would work. Okay. While waiting, I could run crude oil, but it doesn't really get anything done. I think what because I do need to spend some time. I think what I will. Oh, that's kind of a little bit out of fuel. Okay, let's do a couple of teleports here. First get my fox repaired. Checking here, is there any taxi trip that I might as well take while at it, but not really. Take Tuscan, but this needs refuel. So then I can go. Then I can go back and get my Tuscan. And what I will do here is that I will drive to the OG drilling, because I will call it a day here soon. And play a little bit and tomorrow daytime. I will get my character. Wait, can we? Oh, wow! You can't get a truck in there, but I have an Atlas semi that is ready. Thinking that I would let an autopilot drive one crude oil run to Jeju, basically offline. Now I'm thinking that it's actually gonna struggle quite a lot because it is stock. So then I can basically just take like 20 maybe. So it's not really gonna be even worth it. It might not be. So what I will actually do is I will drive quickly here to Ara and spawn my bus here, so that the bus is ready. Ready when I put it back on route. Yeah, tomorrow is daytime Europe, so we'll start in about 13 hours from now for you guys watching live. And yeah, this would have been very much doable in 2 sessions if I had basically, if I had set that if I had set that steel correctly, and then I didn't mess with the fuel, because I could have done money run faster. But it's still not bad. Kind of things are in motion, and apart from the steel, we would actually already have supplies for like multiple depots with this setup running here. So it's kind of it's okay. So I guess next time we will check if there's fuel run to make, or I might also go do some locking or something where we get a lot of money. Yeah, this is 43 now, so this is now better. And actually do a fuel run from here to get quite quick 300,000. And then that can again help us set up more company trucks. But thanks for watching today. We kind of almost got there with the depot. But from here on out, things are getting like more expensive. Because we have 150, 200,000, 250,000. So we need 600,000 just to get to 10 slots, and then there would still be 10 slots to go, and then all the plots you buy. So it becomes quite a lot like how do you make money kind of deal. So at some point I would probably like buy myself an Atlas dump as soon as I get to a high enough level, and then we'll probably start doing some coal and iron runs because those pay, and then they also work towards the steel. But okay, progress. I said a little bit clunky, and at least we had some fun with those mixes. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for more of this company mini-series. And then on Thursday, Friday, Menace again, and on the weekend, Pillars of Eternity 2. But tomorrow, I said in about 13 hours, more of this all the time. Take care.